Hey, let's make something. So I'm working on this little flip through book. It's kind of a spooky journal, and I found some things that I want to include. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do on this next page, but okay, so I've got like some old buildings, right? Some destroyed buildings. And I thought maybe something like that, because I've got, here's my thoughts. So I started with some blackout poetry, made a writing spot, and then here, the belly band, and then these are journaling cards, so there's more writing. So I could do a page here that wouldn't necessarily have to have any writing space on it at all, just purely spooky. So I could just put like an old abandoned building on there. I also have this that I made, and it's a big, it doesn't fit. It's too big. But what I could do, look at those lovely crocheted items. What I could do is cut this off and put that on there. And honestly, it could be a top-loading pocket. If I wanted to do that, that's kind of nice and spooky, right? But then I also have, and I'm kind of leaning towards this one for right now, I have this old photo of a cemetery. And I'm thinking, maybe, here, let me just take these out so they're not in my way. And I'm thinking, what if I put that there, right? If I did that, that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to go with my gut and I'm going to do this. So first things first, we have to measure. And my highly technical measuring technique is just to fold the image. And I think that's going to do it. Okay. So there's that. That's going to look. And then there's this blurry spot in the foreground. And I think it looks kind of ghostly. But I also want these trees. So if I do that, I'm going to cut off these trees. But if I go here and I capture the trees, then I lose that part. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I can just save that and use it for something else. So first things first, let's cut this. Cut this incredibly straight, because I think if you've watched me, you know how incredibly straight that I can cut things. There you go, Barbara. That wasn't so bad. Okay. So, was that too wide yet? It might be a little bit too... I'm going to take a little bit more off, just because I don't want it to really overlap the page. Because these are, I know I mentioned it in a previous video. I don't remember where I got this, but I'm so glad that I did, because it's kind of a perfect little size for, yeah, that'll work. That'll work, right? Okay, so now, yeah, let's just fold the top. I want to catch those trees, right? Okay, so there's that. Right? Is that what I want to do? You know what? I could, again, I could make that a top-loading pocket, couldn't I? I could, and I think I will. Okay, so so I'm glad I didn't cut that yet, because I'm going to leave that. I'm going to glue that down, and then maybe I'll put a little notch in there if I can find my little thumb notch maker. Okay, so we want to go about there. No, maybe down a little more, because that way, yeah. So, let's fold it right about yo. Okay. Do I have my circle punch in here? I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, and then I can just still keep that image to use somewhere else. Oh, that's a crooked cut, Barbara. What are you doing with your life? Okay, there's that. So let's glue this down. I'm going to use Bearly Arts glue because I've ruined my art glitter glue bottle for the time being by ripping the, you know, the ball off of the stainless steel pin. So I can't get it open. But I have a plan on how to fix it. Okay, so there's that. Is that still not straight? Do I care is probably the better question. Now, will that fold or do I need to take I'm going to take a little bit off. A little more off just to be safe. Okay. Excuse me for a moment while I look for my circle punch in my wreck of a mess. Do I have it in here? Did you take it in the other room, Barbara? What did you do? Oh, nope, that's the corner rounder. That's not it. Is it in here? Oh, look what Barbara found. Okay. So let's put a little notch in the top here. I'm going to try to get it kind of in the center. There, that looks good. Is there any ink left on this? A little bit. Not enough. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. And I think I'm just going to do the top. Because the rest of the page is black. The background page is black. So, I don't really need to do that edge. But, this top edge, something will slide behind it. So I want it to be, I want it to have, you know, I want it to look good. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I also am not the straightest gluer that ever roamed the earth. I don't know if y'all have noticed that about me. Whoops. Okay. And hey. Okay. Okay. And then I can add stuff to it. I could do a little stamping on there if I wanted to. Or something. I don't want to do anything two-dimensional because I've got a dimensional thing on this side. But I think that fits into a spooky journal. All right. Cool.